Scrappy Friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in a hop today that is all about celebrating our unique personalities and how we create when we are doing our layouts and our projects. And we also are all kind of celebrating all the different milestones that we've hit or that we still want to hit. So join me today in the Go Getter Girls hop, and make sure that you follow along. Down in the box below, you'll be able to see all of the wonderful women who are super creative and super talented, and all the stuff that they're creating. And so, because we are celebrating our unique talents and passions within our scrapbooking, I am doing a mixed media project. And actually, I am using watercolors that I created to match the Crafty Maven Getaway March kit. Or launch, I should say. And so today I am going to be playing with that, and I'm going to be adding some other paints. And actually I'm doing a style that I used to do quite a bit, and I actually really love it, but I don't know if I've done it with watercolors. So I used to do it a lot with shimmer spray, and I would just sprinkle some of the paint on my page and then just kind of play with it. And mix it around with my paintbrush. But I did leave some of the droplets whole because I really kind of wanted that, the different combo of having some of it smushed around and then some of it in the droplets, because I do love droplets. Actually, I should have done some really big droplets at the very end, but I don't, because that definitely would say, that's Hannah style. But I'm going to put some of this acrylic paint also, because I really wanted a little bit more of a color. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about my style, is that I love color, and I'm not afraid to just add color. So I'm going to kind of go with this purple and pink, and then I'm going to add some like blues with all of my embellishments as I get going. But so I'm just adding some extra little smushes with my paintbrush, and this is not anything super techniquey. It's just going around and playing around and saying, hey, what feels good? I really wanted that original color that I put down, that more like darker lilac-y color, to show off some of the gesso that I put down. But honestly, I probably could have just stuck with all of the little dots and smushes, but that's okay. I like it. It's kind of a nice grounding place for the top and the bottom. And I am going to use this wood grain as a border, just so that there's something more to ground it and everything. And so I am going to be using pictures that are current pictures that I've taken, because one of the milestones that I want to celebrate is that I opened up my own shop. So I am doing a mixed media scrapbooky shop, and so I will be selling mixed media type items and items that can be used on a scrapbooking page or project that all kind of match together. So, and I am using my For the Love of Homemade Kits kit, and this is the March, and so I'm just going to add all these different papers, and I'm going to do tons of layering, maybe not as much as I always do, but I do try to add quite a bit because I absolutely love layers and I can't help it. But I will say that in this kit, and I could have added more to it, because don't get me wrong, but I was trying not to add too much because the background is already busy and I did want to be able to see that background. So, and I'm actually going to end up only using 2 of these photos instead of the 3. I just felt like it worked a little bit better with the way that the space was on the photos. So the other one is the rack that I have all my supplies and stuff for the store. And then we have a close-up picture of some of the paints that I have. And then I have this pot that I got to add like my trims and ribbon. I should have added some of the trims, but I didn't, because I didn't feel like I had something that like really screamed, yes, this is going to go amazingly well. Though I guess I could have like made hearts or something. Anyway, those are always things that sometimes I think about later, but that's okay because I can do another layout. So I'm going to take this purpley paper that I absolutely love this. It's just the other side of that word paper that I used, and this is going to tie in the blues and the purples once again. And then I cut out that set of hearts. Actually, there's 2 sets of hearts. I have the one down here on the bottom and then the one up at the top. And there is not really a lot of yellow on my page, but that's okay. So I'm mostly sticking with the purple and blue and pink combo, but I love that little card that says Lovely Day, and that's from Pink Fresh Studio, and I loved that collection so much. And so it was super fun to put that down. And there was a few that I thought about using, but I just really liked that blue, that tealy blue. And so I do have 2 different types of blues, but I made sure that I added the papers. Like that one paper that I'm using is the backside of where those hearts are, and so that I cut out. And then I'm going to add this paper, and it's just going to be really fun and lots of fun layers. I mean, so one of the things that I absolutely love about paper crafting and is like you can have so many bold flavors of colors. Not flavors. So many different patterns and stuff, but when you're layering and you just add a little bit, it just really it's one of those things that just makes me super happy and it makes me smile. So I am kind of playing around with how much is showing, and I'm actually going to end up moving these tabs up at the top. I do like how that is, but I just felt like I wanted something a little bit more where that other on the side where the hearts were going to be. And then I'm going to end up finding a whole other tab. And this one has like a pink into a purple like ombre look to it. And I'm going to use that instead of the 2 because I just didn't like how they looked together. But I wanted it to kind of look like file tabs because one of the things that I'm realizing in my business is to, being organized. And I just felt like that kind of brought in a little bit of that theme for what I wanted. And I did cover up where they kind of meet with that yellow heart. I was going to say flower. It's a heart. And then now I'm going to build my title, and I am going to cover up the observations because even though that would definitely work, I didn't really care for that. So, and I thought, oh, maybe I can just put that word dream on top and then put that there. And I just didn't think that it would cover it up enough. So I'm taking this Pretty Little Studios label, and these are like a watercolor look. So it's going to look really well and match with this background that I did. And I will say that I'm going to add this other one, and I kind of play around with like, where do I want it? And I almost put it in the layer, and I put it on the photo, and I don't know. Now that I'm looking at me doing this, I should have put it in the layer. I think that would have looked really nice too, but I wanted to add a little bit more of that brighter blue that matches that cocoa vanilla paper. And then this also says dream big. So the title is going to say I dream big. And I'm going to use these colorful thickers, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to pick like that purpley color, the blue, and then like a pink color. And so that really ties in the colors that I have. And then I have some of these wood butterflies because I feel like that really helps with the change. But yeah, so my big milestone is that I opened up a store, and I'm super excited because I'm doing so many fun things that I didn't expect that I would be doing. Like creating digital elements and cards and making watercolors and all these different things that I love to use and play with, but I've never created. So this sheet off to the side is the March embellishment sheet, and that can be found in the store. I also have cards too, so you can get them together or you can get them separate. And so I'm going to trim them down, and I have some circles, and they're a smaller circle. So, and one has a flower and the other two have butterflies on them, though I do kind of cover up the one that I'm cutting right now and put it down because I think it's a green one. I think that's the color that I put in there. And I just didn't like how it looks. So I'm going to cover it up. And honestly, it wasn't that it didn't look good. It's just I didn't think it matched that well with this page. And so now I'm going to be adding some sequins, and this mix is also in my store. So I'm just like using a ton of stuff that I created and put together because I felt like it just was going to go really well. It was going to match really well, which is one of the concepts and themes that I have for my shop, is so that everything kind of matches for the month. Because I feel like sometimes, and I know I get a little bit overboard, is like I just have a hard time pairing everything together. I played with that Nuvo thing, and the paint is stuck in there. So I'm gonna add this fluid acrylic paint that I have by Prima, and I love this. This is the Malachite green, and this is just that green blue color that the pops that I needed. And so I'm just gonna bloop 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 put it around, and I absolutely love this. So it turned out super fun, and it's just colorful and fun, just like me. So definitely, guys, go and look at the list below and make sure you follow it and comment and like and subscribe to everyone, because we all have accomplishments that we've really worked hard for. And you know, when we're sharing all of our stuff, sometimes it's easy to get lost in everything with everybody. And so I just love that we can celebrate each other, because I know we've all worked hard in this industry and in this community to share our stuff, and it's such a big feat. And I know that we all have goals to even be more than what we want, and so this is just my encouragement that you can do it too. And I'll see you guys later, and have a great scrappy week. Bye.